Well, it has been an eventful week. We have planted corn, we've planted soybeans, we've sprayed grass patches, we've done this, we've done that. We've got permission on new pieces of property. I've put out corn, I've put out minerals. I've just had a busy week full of deer prep. It's that time of the year, you know, it's end of the May, it's when you start getting that stuff. You transition from your turkey season to your deer season, your mindset's wanting to start to get a little of a itch for it, so we've put out cameras, we've done everything this week, so gonna let you guys kind of catch up on that, and we'll pick up where we are today. We're gonna plant some conceal, cut some trees down, and get this spot on top of this ridge top ready for early bow season. Alright, well, mentally, it's still turkey season. We just got back from Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, all that last week, so mentally I'm still in a turkey hunting mindset, but physically I know it's time to start getting ready for deer because that's our main course coming up next. So we are planting some corn today, getting it drilled, planting some soybeans, all that kind of stuff, trying to get ahead of the game. It's the last week of May, so it is that time of the year. Even if you don't want it to be, if you want to get on them, it's time to do it. So we got the corn in the ground, we're finna put the beans in the ground. Got everything that's round up ready, so time-wise, it was easier for us just to go ahead and drill it through what's here, and then we're gonna come in next week and burn it all down. So, I'm excited. I switch very quick. So my deer twitch will come in very quick. I'm gonna put out some minerals and stuff today and start setting up cameras and all that kind of stuff. So it's here. I mean, you think you got a long summer ahead, but man, once you start doing the work, it's here. And it'll come quick. I gotta get the what a chunk. Ain't nothing in that. That ain't doing me no good. I gotta get my other camera. Alright, I got the trophy rocks. Got the extra camera. And we're just gonna fight our way through this jungle. It don't really look like it now. This time of the year's changed, but you can see that big old trail beat down right through there. Everything's starting, foliage and stuff starting to come back. During the fall, wintertime, deer season, that trail right there looks like a highway. And I did not hunt here a single time. Come in one afternoon, go hunt. But I got 2 bucks in here that are gonna be just fine deer. I cannot put them older than 3.5, tops 4. And they're 2 of the best potential deer that I've had on camera in a long time for young deer. And I just didn't want the temptation. Hunting in Mississippi and with a bow in my hand and camera and all that kind of stuff, things get tempting very quickly. So I opted not to even hunt here this year. I just watched them. I had a camera on a trail for 3 months and watched them the whole time, man. Daylight, night, midday, oh, that's the same, but it was good. You can see all this thicket right here, all these briars. It's got all this good vegetation, all these blackberries. Got a pond right in here. It's got everything it needs to hold a good deer. And it's got a thin set of timber on the backside, creek running on the back end. It's got everything. So I said, well, there's not a lot of people that hunt right here on top of them. And motorcycles loud. See if I can't get this. They've got everything they need. They got no reason to leave. They ain't pressured. I ain't in here messing with them. I think they'll be here, so. This is year 2. I know that one of them has been here. I had a different one show up. I had a different one show up this year. That's gonna be a stud of an 8-point. So, we'll see. We'll get these mineral rocks out. Maybe they'll show up pretty soon. It's just a pinch point. You can see how thick that is over there. It's thick. There's a power line that runs through it. Pond here, and this is thin pines. It's just a pinch point, literally. You can see how thick it is around it. I haven't had a picture of a buck here since the opening week of turkey season. I had a picture of him here. Still had all his horns. Haven't since, but that just means this ain't where he's year-round type thing. So you can see there's no scrape right there. How scarred up this tree is. That tree right there has been rubbed pretty good this year. Coons. You hear them? Pretty neat, pretty neat. Alright, I'm gonna set this thing up and put this block out. Alright, we got that in place. I wish I'd have had, I didn't have time to go by like Walmart or anywhere to get some liquid smell stuff to get them in here quicker, but the little co-op I go to didn't have nothing but the block, so. That's one. We'll drop down to the back end of this place. There's another old scrape. We've got the thing hooked up, we've got it working, we got everything hooked up. All we like now is to load this bad boy in a trailer and head down. Head out to where we need to be and kill some grass. Trying to make some deer happy pretty quick. My little beat up truck. Get this little camera set up. All right. My main spot for this piece of property is actually, we're on the top side of a big hill. It flattens out here, goes all the way to the road. But when you go about 65 yards that way, it drops off into a huge bottom. And during season, you know, that's where I'm at. That's where I want to be. But that early season, fighting the, you know, you got your south winds and all that kind of stuff, especially velvet season. Actually, last year was north wind, which is be awesome for this spot as well. But we're trying to pull the deer further up. I'm trying to pull them to the top of this hill. I've got a little more wiggle room here. I've got more, I guess you would say, a better access to it. I can get in here and get out. I can check cameras. I can put feed out. I can do all that completely concealed and nothing ever know I'm here because there's no deer here. Every deer is going to be on that end. When I'm walking down through here to the bottom side of it where I've got my other spot, which I hunted there a lot. You know, I was in the, I never actually posted a hunt there because I never killed because I was waiting for a specific deer, but I got the 3-foot stand. It's like 3 foot off the ground, but it's the top of the hill like this, so I'm way above the deer. But if a deer comes up by me, I mean, he's going to be looking me in the eyes. But I got that stand there, but when I go to it, I'm going through, I got deer that could be to my left, I got deer that could be to my right. So I just think it's better to, it's the first year I'm doing it, but I'm thinking it's just more smart to back this up, get on top of this hill. Oh, I'll leave that on there and try that because velvet season last year it was awesome. I mean, I had 2 5.5-year-old deer 2 separate days within bow range. So that velvet season really helped me to be able to get, you know, that bow opportunity that sometimes I get and sometimes I don't. So I'm just trying to get it. I'm going ahead and preparing in May for September. So I've come up here and I've got this little spot on the top of this hill that's kind of shaped like a little teardrop. I think at one time the previous owners may have had a grass patch or something here. I'm not sure. But I'm moving further down from where this, you can kind of, well, you know, you can't, but I'll show you. It's grown up in here where I think that they may have had a grass patch. I don't know. But I'm moving about 75 yards further that way, getting closer to the 3-foot stand. I think that's a better spot. It's got the little open spot on this end, but the rest of it, further to the right, is kind of grown up in some trees and stuff. So I'm going to go through there and clear it just so I can plant more peas, get a little more sunlight in there, make it look good. It's going to be good. I'm going to plant some conceal. There's a barbed wire fence that separates these planted pines and the hardwoods. I'm going to plant some conceal there, so my access is already 10 times better than any spot that I've got on this place. But I'm going to try to make it even a little better, putting some of this stuff out. I'm not sure how well it'll come up in these shades, but every little bit will count, so I'm going to put that out as well. My brother told me that this chainsaw was going to be dull, but I would have never in a million years imagined that it was like that. Oh, just knocked a squirrel out of that tree. Sorry about that, squirrel. I would have never in a million years imagined that it couldn't even cut this tree right here. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got all them old trees out here, probably cut 15, 20 little trees and small shrub things out of here. Like I said, every inch counts, so we've got them out here. I've got them piled up there, and you can see right here on this fence I've got some stuck in there. Of course the leaves are going to fall off before season, but I'm just sticking them through that fence just so you can have a little bit of breakup between you and that tree from a deer's standpoint. Of course we'll come in here closer to season and we'll have our stand bushed in and hid a little better, but progress, every step counts. We've got that done. We've got trees cut. We've got them cleaned out. Got conceal planted. And you're probably supposed to till the ground or whatever for that. I'm really not sure. I should have done a little more research on it. We got like 5 days next week of heavy rain coming, so it's not a big seed. I think it'll be okay to do it that way. We'll find out shortly. But anyway, got those 3 things done. Got this patch sprayed. Got the corn planted. Got the soybeans planted. Got them other patches sprayed. Got the tree picked out over there at the new spot where I just got permission. We've pretty eventful week. So just keep watching. We're going to carry y'all along as we go out this summer, and everything we do, we're going to try to keep everybody step by step. We got some big things planned this summer. We got some odd end things we're going to do, so we appreciate y'all sticking with us so far, and we got a long ways to go. It's just May.